Well, hi. It's quite a beautiful morning actually here in Sydney, Australia. So I thought, rather than spend time talking, I finished doing the fuel line to a fair extent, and didn't get much else done. So I think we'd better just get on with it and get onto the brake line and see how the installation goes for that. So I'm going to move straight into it before the weather turns for the worse. So let's do it. Okay, this is just a bit of aluminium welding rod here, and as you could see in the last little segment there, this is the bend that we want. So we go down, we come back, and then to connect. So essentially what I'm saying is that, can you see that? Yeah, I think so. So let's get back to this bend here, which is the one that we must do first, and establish the total length that I need for this fellow. So from the end of the little nipple there, okay, so I'm saying that the start of the bend is about here. Okay, so we just double check that. So we run along, just turn that a little bit, run along, turn it again, there, there, and then run along and follow that, and a little bit too long. Remembering I'm trying to keep it as short as I can. So we go along there. Okay, so we run along. Okay, we just hold the back end of that. We run along the tube, yep, so far. And then we come along this one and back to the start. That looks actually pretty good. Okay, so I want to run this way along. So you can see my little black marker there. Okay, now let's hope this all goes according to plan. Right, so we put this at point 0. There's a 0 marker just there. Okay, and now, oops, hang on a sec. Stupid thing. Okay, like so. The 0 marker, bring this over it, the top of it, and I've just, so that's the 0 mark, and I've just got to turn the other end like so. Okay, you probably can't see that other end. Alright, I just had to turn the other end of it to this is this other end here, to show how it goes back to the union. Alright, so coming back to this fellow here, I'll try and get you see as much as I possibly can of this. So, okay, so not quite a 90-degree bend. Okay, so let's do it. Something like that. Yeah. Alright, well, to me that's pretty good. So that's bend number 1. Okay, so where are we? We're just in there like that. Okay, now bend number 2, which starts about there. Okay, so we just remove that for the moment. Okay, and now got to make sure we've got the correct orientation of this. Oh, sorry. Okay, so there. So bend number 2. Okay, so I've actually got to turn that a bit more that way and a bit more. Now that's going to be hidden from you somewhat, but you'll have to just excuse me a moment. And a bit more, so it goes virtually 90 degrees off that in that direction. So just bear with me. Okay. And so the question is how much? It's almost 90 degrees, isn't it? Let's just stop there a moment. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, but let's just double check that, because I might just have the wrong twist in it. There. It's just a waxy substance on it. There. Okay, so we went from there. Okay, so yeah, I've gone off on that. So I need to just bring that over a bit. There you go. Okay, so I hope you can see that. That's following reasonably closely, and so the next bend is this one here, and so we just mark that with a pen. we'll line that up. And then get the correct orientation for it. Okay. About there. Right, so there and about like so. Alright, so like that. Okay. And I've come to the end of my travel, so I'll have to try and bring the rest over by hand, but I think it'll be fairly flexible to bend, so let's take a look at that. There, there, and there. Okay. Okay, fairly close, so let's just see how that goes. Alright, so let me bring you back to the machine and see how that goes, so you'll be the first to see it. Alright, what I'll do is I'll lower you a bit. Just got to take the legs in. So okay, so we've got to get from up here and connect to here. Okay, so let me go and get that. So, in the hole, like so, and we come back underneath. Okay, I think just a minor adjustment. Come back out. I just needed to bring there. Not just a little kick bend in that. Right, let's try that again. In there and come down along there and well, fella, yeah, it should. Not sure why that isn't doing up, so let's try a light spanner on it. It looks all lined up nicely. I'm just wondering if there might be a little burr on it. Yeah. Okay, let's get a different spanner. There. 9/16. Do I have 1/2 inch? Yeah, 1/2 inch won't fit. Back to 9/16. Yeah. Okay, so that's a good fit. Okay, that looks good. Now, let's go up the other end and see if we fit. Because that'd be really nice, wouldn't it? If it'll reach. Okay, so this is what we need to fit into, and it fits. Well, and it fits like so, hard up into here. So we've got to bring it up underneath this lead here. Okay, and like so. Okay, might just need to twist that a bit just to make it sit more naturally this way. There you go. Alright, and right, good fit. Okay, screwdriver. And I need it to sit underneath this fellow here. So I'm not going to pull it all off again, but yeah, I have to loosen them all. Let's do the starter solenoid. 7/16. Let's try 1/2 inch. Okay, that's good. Good. Reconnect that lead. Okay, there. And tighten this fellow up. Okay, let's take a little walk around. Okay, so yeah, the union. Okay, this is where all the brake lines come into, and this is the pressure switch for the to have the light come on, the brake light. Okay, the pressure switch, which puts a light on in the cockpit. So we've got that bend there, like so, coming along on this edge of the channel all the way to the back, and then we take a dip in. Okay, that'll be up hard against here, like so, and we go down into here, and we come around, and as you can see there, so I guess I can say it wasn't that difficult to do, but a little bit nerve-wracking when you've only got one to play with, and you don't want to you know, keep bending, straightening, bending because it went wrong. So I guess because it went well, I'd be inclined to say that if you go to bend this, you really need to do a little trial with a bit of wire, coat hanger wire, or as in my case, a little bit of welding wire. And as you saw, two samples, or the second sample, worked better than that first one, because I thought I might be using up a bit far too much of the tube, because it's limited, it's made just for that size. So that went well. Right, now the next thing is the fuel line now to the boot, and to do that I need to pull out, I don't have a fuel tank, but I do have 3 old ones because I was planning to make one. So that's the next thing to look at. Okay, let's just stop there for a moment. Okay, what I've got here is one of the 3 tanks. One of them I've already cut open just to see how the baffles sit and so on, and this is one that I picked up, but it's been severely patched up. You can sort of see the imprints on it, and it's got a number on it here, which is 31522. Not sure what that's about. It looks like it was patched because you can see here a patch put over it, but it seems to curl all the way down and virtually come in bits and pieces all the way back here. So, and also on the side here, there's a lot of filling been going on there. Looks like liquid nails or something like that. And of course it's been leaking because of the way that's been stippled and pickled, the paint that is. Okay, so it's in pretty poor nick, but what I wanted to do was find out where this is. That connection there is the fuel inlet, and just to see how that sits. So I've got the back of the unit here. What I'll do is just sit it down very gently so that I can mark the back wall, and as you can see I have no marks on the back wall at present. So let's have a look at that. I'll just have to shut down for a moment until I put it down. Okay, now it won't fit in fully because I've got the rotisserie arm right in the way there, and so yeah, pity, but what it does is if I centralize that, it gives me a line for the filler valve, which should be, and the hole should be just up here somewhere for that. So I'll check that out on a couple of photos that I've got, just to make sure that I'm on the right track. And this one here, of course, is the level, the float level. Okay, and what you see there should perhaps take measurements just to see how much fuel these things do take. I mean, the book will tell me, I suppose, but yeah, it might be easy just to have a look in the book. Okay, so I'll mark that with a pen just to get the alignment of that, and then I need to settle on what sort of height I come in at. So again, I'll just put that on hold for a moment. The wind's picking up, so I'm going to have to wrap it up again. So I've got the wrong fittings for this. Of course, I've got nuts with olives, and of course you know, and I've got a female outlet there, so I'm going to have to change the sex of them. I need a male there, or an adapter to put in there anyway. So 12 gallons it holds according to the book, which is 55.55 litres. That's not bad actually. Okay, let's just leave it at that for the moment. And while I try and work out how to route this, I'll straighten that tube out so that I can work out where the bends should go on that, and look at how the fixing for that should go. Alright, so we're looking at about, according to the picture, about that height, with a right angle bend coming down onto there. Okay, so that's it. Alright, let's call it quits.